The debate over health care reform continues this weekend. Earlier today, Congresswoman Diana DeGette hosted a question and answer session, her first since the president addressed Congress on Wednesday. Although there are still questions and concerns, DeGette says she is confident that Congress will pass a health care reform bill this year. CBS4's Jennifer Miller was at the meeting. And Jennifer, did the President's address clear up any of the confusion? Everybody seems to be wondering what's really going on.
Yeah, there's still a lot of questions out there, but it did bring up some clarity, I should say. Many, though, still have questions about coverage for illegal immigrants, coverage for abortion procedures, and, of course, competition. Others are still concerned about the deficit and government's involvement in their own health care.
As drama stalked the grounds of Denver South High School, Congresswoman Diana DeGette, a former drama club president, was right at home at her alma mater. Now the vice chair on the Committee of Energy and Commerce, DeGette has helped shape the House version of the health reform bill from the beginning.
Here's the bill right here, and yes, I've read it, and all the amendments.
A show of hands indicated most here have health insurance, but many have lost it to pre-existing conditions or they have capped out. Under the House bill, insurance companies could no longer discriminate against them or the unemployed.
You can't drop somebody from health insurance coverage simply because they lost their job. They can continue in their same health care plan.
Dozens of people lined up to question the bill and Congress's motives.
That the federal government needs to keep its hands out of our business and away from the things that we do.
Not about providing quality health care. It is about government control and dependence. And it is a threat to our freedom.
Please, let's be respectful of every perspective here.
The bill, however, would not affect illegal immigrants, as they don't qualify for subsidized health insurance.
246 says we're not going to give coverage under this bill to people who are here illegally.
But they can buy their own insurance and would still receive health care in the nation's emergency rooms, paid for by taxpayers. Democratic volunteers also questioned alliances with the insurance industry and threatened to pull their support if the bill is watered down.
I hope that people understand that this is the sort of line in the sand, that if a real bill isn't passed, we're gone. I don't have to volunteer anymore.
Competition and the public option were also big issues. The Congresswoman says the public option is the best way to encourage competition, but she would also like to look into antitrust exemptions, which discourage competition right now. And I asked her why that is being looked at so late in the game. I'll have her answer to that question, as well as what she says about dental insurance, abortion, coming up tonight at 10.
Lots of questions remain. All right, Jen, thank you. DeGette expects the final version of the House bill to be on the floor in 4 to 6 weeks. After the Senate passes its version of the bill, the House and Senate bills will go into conference committee for final negotiations this fall.